Hello, hello.
Hi, everyone. I see there's lots of people in the chat. It's nice to see you all here. It's another wonderful show that we're going to have here today. And in case you haven't been here before, I'm the Ouija, the Sunshine Ouija, aka I'm Sharon. And I've got my lovely co-host, Erekose, who's the indie part of us.
Indie States?
Yeah, Indie States. So, because we might have some new people that haven't been here before, so so our channel's just for reporting on some funny news things and just being a bit lighthearted. Would you agree? Nice to see you here.
Good. Yep, I'm glad to be here. And William, all I can say is, if your comments are getting deleted, is it maybe user error? Have you maybe had too much whiskey?
He's maybe he's maybe said a naughty word, and well, unless he's said things that are longer than 300, is it 300 characters? It won't show up. If your message is longer than 300,
I think he's just fat fingering the delete button, all drunk on whiskey.
I think so. I think so.
That's just my thoughts, but
yeah. Not enough lava in his whiskey.
Not enough IRNBRU in his whiskey.
Yeah. So
put my screen share up. Come on.
Sure.
There we go. It's the IRNBRU lamp, folks. How do you like that? So, anyways, no, we're gonna have some fun today calling the lava IRNBRU. But there you go. The prize for winning the floor's lava is $10,029. You want to know where the $29 comes from? It comes from right here. $29 for this lovely IRNBRU lamp that they give you at the end. So
is that how much it is? $29.
That's what. Yes,
I think it's about $29 to try and send you a bottle of IRNBRU.
That's one thing about Rutledge Wood. I don't know if he's Scottish or not, but he certainly likes to take the piss out of himself. So he gives himself crap for the $29 lighting fixture. So anyway.
Oh, well, it's adorable. It makes me think of home.
Let's see.
Oh dear.
What else can we got here? Oops.
Hi guys. Oh, can you see me? I'm waving on my hand. Was waving away. You couldn't see. But yeah, so we've been quite enamored with this show. The floor is lava.
So this is what we're looking at, folks. For those of you who haven't seen it anyway.
Netflix, get it on.
Yeah.
It was like was it way up to number 2 or number 1? Was it not for a while on the Netflix?
It was number 1 for probably about a week. Then it kind of dropped to number 2 for a day. Then it went back to number 1. Now it's sitting around number 5, I think. Number 5 or number 6. But it was it was pretty hot there for a minute. And
hot for a minute. One of my cheesy jokes there.
Yeah.
We're rubbing off on you.
So obviously this is actually the first episode, the level from the first episode here that you guys see. Most of it. You can't see the exit in this picture, which is off to the right there just a little bit, but this is what it's like. So obviously you can see the entire floor is lava, and you got little, this is the basement. Obviously this is not your eyes basement. This would be like some millionaire's basement who would have Easter Island heads in the basement. Other thing that people probably want to note about this room, because I am trying to get some people together to represent Making a Murderer and try and get on the show as contestants and everything. But one thing I wanted to point out, and I'm going to be pointing this out in some of the tutorial videos I'm going to make for those Making a Murderer supporters who are brave enough to try to go with me on here. I want to point out over in that back corner there where my mouse is right here. This right here, folks.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody notice anything funny about the shape of that box? Does it look a little strange to you? Because as it turns out, that box has a live animal in it, and it's perishable. Any more guesses of what might be in there? Now, it looks to me like that box was never opened. So I got to imagine the smell in this basement is probably terrible. especially
honking. We're honking.
Yeah, I mean, especially being helped along by the heated IRNBRU on the floor.
The heated IRNBRU. Definitely think there should be a Scottish version. You know, it's like the floor is IRNBRU. Some sort of parody. You know, they should do it.
No, we gotta get some Scots to come on as contestants. We gotta try to put together more contestant teams, but no, get a Scottish team, and while you guys are in there, just keep making jokes about the floor is IRNBRU the whole time, dude. That'd be fun.
Well, the thing is, the Scots will get this one, but I think the floor is IRNBRU would be a lot easier because of all the bars around the place. You won't get that. I shall have to demonstrate what this is about. IRNBRU is made by the company Bar. So it's Bar's IRNBRU.
Right, okay.
You see, so that's why I was saying IRNBRU would be easier because of all the bars.
Yeah. There you go. Helpful handholds.
Yeah.
There you go.
The Ouija's, the Scottish folk could get that. My bad joke.
Yep. And then there's also the bar way over here. Right over here by the elephant, where the smell is the worst. You got to go there to get the staff. You know. And then this pyramid right here, folks, is very slippery.
Yes.
So
no point getting on that.
I'm going to be putting together some strategy videos about this, but
yeah,
I'll tell you what, the pyramid, I think, can be avoided. I don't think you need to go on it. I think teams so far have been going on it, and there's really only one advantage, really, to my mind, of getting on the pyramid, and that's that it maybe makes the obelisk a little bit easier to push over. But other than that, the pyramid is just it's kind of a
pointless.
Right. It's like a trap, because once you're on it, you're kind of stuck. But I also have a way of getting off of it. So I'm putting together some strategy videos for those of the Making a Murderer supporters, Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey supporters that want to go on with me. But I'm going to be putting together the strategy videos. Now, keep in mind, Rutledge Wood is not going to keep it the same. So every damn thing I'm going to teach you guys about this season, I'm going to tell you it's only going to be marginally helpful for season 2, because I'll tell you some of the things I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating them removing some more of the items in the rooms, making it more difficult. I also anticipate that they are going to start putting like one spot in the room, like where that's kind of close to obstacles, where somebody dressed in a lava-looking suit might jump out and try to drag people into the lava. I am anticipating the addition of a lava monster.
That would be quite scary. I would get a wee fright. I'd feel like that.
Those of us that played The Floor is Lava when we were younger, we all ended up when we were on maybe not so much when we were playing in the house, but when we were playing on a playground, how often did we end up playing Lava Monster? Because we wanted somebody actively pursuing, to make it more like chases. So we had, on a playground, it's so big, it was better to have somebody actively pursuing us. And so hence the birth of Lava Monster. I anticipate Rutledge Wood's going to add a Lava Monster next season. So there's going to be some interesting. Yeah. So I anticipate changes. So, but I'm going to go ahead and make tutorial videos based on the current season, which will be very helpful. But like I said, I'm going to try to anticipate some of Rutledge's changes for season 2, but I may miss a couple.
Yeah. I mean, even like some sort of scary lava anaconda type thing under the water, that it was like, they could have some sort of animatronic thing that, that like floated under the they could have something, and you would be thinking, oh my god, is that real or is it not? Or we better get paid millions for these amazing ideas. But I definitely think that the pyramid's a bit like the spaceship. You know how you get on there and you're, and the other one, it's like you're on there and you're kind of like trapped.
Right.
But
well, the Apollo capsule, I think, is actually more helpful because
you can lean over if you've got somebody helping you.
You can hang on to it with this.
Yeah.
The pyramid, folks. The problem is if you're not holding on to that point, at the top,
You're
if you're not like hugging onto that, you're gonna slip. That pyramid is like slick, and you'll slide. There's ways around it. Honestly, if you get the obelisk knocked over, somebody can come over from the obelisk. They can step over from the obelisk to the pyramid. Then once their foot's at the bottom of the pyramid, and I'll illustrate all of this for you guys in the tutorial, but once their foot's at the bottom of the pyramid, the person on the pyramid can then slide down to their foot, prevents them from falling into the lava because that person's foot there to stop them. Then once they're at the bottom of the pyramid and they can stand up, they can step right over to the ark. It's very simple to do. Just one step right over to the ark. It's a stride. It's a long step, but you can just step right over to it. So, as I said, I'll be showing all of you this stuff, guys, in the tutorial. This
is going to be really exciting, the tutorial. Are you going to have
I've been thinking about it. I already know. Statues. I already got, like, for 2 or 3 of the rooms, I've already got what I deem is the best path. And a lot of people are probably going to be disappointed because they're going to be like, you're bypassing all the fun stuff. I'm like, yeah, but I'm trying to win money for Stephen and Brendan here. I'm not trying to. I want to have fun, but I'm also trying to win money for Stephen and Brendan here. Yeah.
So. I don't fancy that wall with all the bugs too much. You get along there because, you know how I am with certain insects, let's say. I would not be too happy to be that close, So,
so let's see. Here's the planetarium. So there you go.
Yeah.
And this is the Apollo capsule right here, the Apollo capsule there.
Yeah.
So the difference between, like I was saying, the Apollo capsule and the pyramid, though, is that the Apollo capsule, you can grab onto it. Yeah. And you can hold onto it and you can get around and everything. And I mean, actually, the Apollo capsule makes this room insanely easy. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see the Rutledge would remove the Apollo capsule and put in a different, more precarious
people obstacle. Don't know it moves. People think it's
even though
they kind of get on and
that's the only deception about it is that people don't know it moves at first.
Yeah.
So by not knowing that, that's the only deceptive. But once they understand it moves, they know how to beat it. You just jump up on it and grab the little ribs that it's got going around it. You grab onto those and you're fine. And you can go right around to a rock on the other side of the capsule, jump onto that rock. And if you've got the other spaceship up where the nose is up, you can just jump right across that nose of that thing and right into the exit. Yeah. Only one person this season did that. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there. I was watching the first episode in the planetarium, and nobody did it. They all got onto that one rock. They got off of the Apollo capsule and got on that one rock, and there was this nose of the spaceship right in front of them. All they had to do was go, 2 steps, really. Just boom, boom, and on. No, they all jumped 6 feet to this other smaller rock.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, you guys are idiots.
I know.
Later on in this season, one person finally did what I was talking about. He went, tink, tink, 2 steps right on, boom, done. I was just like, I knew I was right. I knew I was right.
And that's not like you to have a big head either.
But yes, so you can tell I've been putting a hell of a lot of thought.
Yes, I was going to say that. Yeah, I was going to say that.
But I also find it amusing and fun, and trust me, folks, it's getting to watch shows like this and to relive my childhood a little bit that keeps me from losing my shit in the Avery Dassey Holtzclaw cases and Michael Funk and everything else. So stuff like this is needed.
That is needed. Yeah, exactly. It really is. It's it's comic relief. It's you need a little bit of something to just blow off the steam. So you do. And especially when it's like the people that are watching this are like the same people that are watching our other stuff.
Right.
So hopefully they're enjoying it as well. Having a bit of something else to see.
The master bedroom, folks.
Paul said your head matches your feet.
My head matches my feet.
Because I had said your head's, it's not like you to have a big head,
Oh, I see. Yes, okay, got it. So the bed over here spins, which is fun.
Yeah.
So surprisingly enough, some of you may have watched this, and I'm going to say something right now that some of you are probably going to be like, what? But when you go through this room, screw the wall over here. Screw anything going over here. Screw this stupid vanity. Don't ever go that way. Don't do it. No. Go straight to the bed. Go straight to here or to over here and get to the chaise lounge and get from there to here to here. It's the quickest way, folks, because by the time you're sending somebody over here to get this rope, so that all of your friends that are all piled up over here waiting for that. No, you've already wasted a buttload of time you didn't need to waste. There is a direct route through this room. As I say, it's not as exciting as the other ways and maybe not as fun as the other ways, but it's the most direct route. And if you're interested in winning, this is the way to do it. If you know, so you come through the bed here, jump onto this little guy right here. And I believe from there you can jump to this guy. And then from here, you can jump to the chaise lounge. And then from the chaise lounge here, you can jump to this guy. And then from this guy, you can jump to here. And if you're doing it quick enough, folks, which is the whole point, and why I'm telling you to avoid that other BS that's going to waste your time, because you're going to still have what you see right here, folks. The step is still showing. And it makes that jump a hell of a lot easier to make.
So much easier. Yeah.
So.
But there has been some incredible falls. I mean, the falls have been hilarious. It's.
Oh yeah.
You're waiting for them to fall. You know, you think, oh God, that looks sore. You know, but it's like some of them you just think,
well,
how
all of it's
the
made
hell
out of foam,
did they do that?
Yeah.
No, I know, but it's like, and then some of them it's like the Terminator 2 end, you know, with the hand going down.
Right. Yeah. Like, ah! Yeah. I'll see you in hell. And they say all kinds of funny stuff when they're going.
It's funny.
Or you see the person, or you saw the twins in the very first episode. The very first team, you had the mom and her twins.
Yeah.
And Talia, the girl, ended up sacrificing herself. She was on the pyramid, folks. Remember what I was telling you? She was on the pyramid. She was slipping. She decided she's going to sacrifice herself to knock over the obelisk because mom was being kind of thick, trying to swing the staff like a baseball bat, trying to knock the obelisk over. Wouldn't hand it over to anybody. Just kept trying to hit it. So Talia eventually just got up and she jumped in and pushed the obelisk over. But as she was sinking in, you heard her brother, Bryce, was like, "Oh, I will avenge you!" And, you know, it's like it was
I know they're a bit dramatic, aren't they? A bit dramatic. Well, I'd love to see I'd love to see a Scottish version, you know, because it's like just what people would be saying. It'd be like, grab a hold of that, grab a hold of that. Can you just imagine?
He's a handhold. He's a handhold.
He's a hold of that, you know.
He's a hon.
Put that ear there.
All right, so let's show you some of the other rooms here. We also have a little bit of an audio clip I'm gonna play for you guys. That's funny. Here.
Oh yeah.
But let's go through some of these rooms here real quick
because they are too funny.
So here is the kitchen.
Those chairs are terrible. The way they spin when you jump on them.
Oh yeah. You just stay the hell away from these chairs, folks. In fact, you want my honest opinion about how to do this room, folks? You don't even bother with the pizza key. You just forget about the pizza key. Don't even just forget it. You don't need it. If you just hurry up and you don't waste time and you don't dawdle, you go right along the wall of knives here, get over onto this kitchen table. There's a couple chairs you got to navigate. It's not really that difficult. It looks more intimidating than it actually is.
Yeah.
And you get onto this kitchen table. Then you ride this cheese here. You see this big old cheese log that looks like a hot dog?
Or chorizo.
Okay. But it's cheese.
It's definitely
cheese,
not meat. I know.
I mean, it looks like a hot dog. It looks like a sausage, but it's actually cheese. And Rutledge Wood can't decide whether it's provolone, Gouda. He's so far called it every different cheese in the book. But but anyways, my point here is that you ride this cheese across to this table right here. And once you get to this table right here, folks, the steps are still up if you haven't wasted time. If you haven't stood at the entrance for 3 or 4 minutes like some idiots do, don't do that. If you get to that table within the first 5 minutes, your steps are going to still be up. You're home free. Boom.
Yeah.
I mean, and like I said, folks, here I am. I'm going to pick this up apart. Rutledge Wood's probably going to get wind of it, And I guarantee you, there's probably going to be a shitload of changes for season 2 that are going to just blow me out of the water. But that's fine. I'll just reassess.
Cheryl said the Scottish version would be a lot of bleeps.
Bleeps.
It'd be like, oh, I fail off. Yeah, I think you're right, Cheryl. I think you're right. Definitely. I think is anyone else concerned at the level of concentration Lishan's put in for all this planning and how to get across there? You know, you've been dreaming about it at night. You know, like.
All right, so this is the study. So as you can see, the entrance is right over here. Oh man, this particular group was funny, folks. You had these 2 pretty saucy female flight attendants along with their friend who likes to dress up as a drag queen for fun in his spare time. Yeah. And the thoroughly entertaining group here. As they were making their way across the room. It was freaking hilarious. I was dying. Yeah. But anyway, so this room is, I'll tell you what, folks, the key to the office, and I'm not going to tell you any particular path, but the key to the office is working together. That's it. Mm-hmm. You have to work together. It's just the way this room works, because whether you're at the exit where you see this pontoon boat here, mm-hmm. whether you're here or whether you're coming from the entrance over here and trying to get on this one, even if you're trying to use the cargo net to get from these chairs or you got these couches here, no matter what, you need teammates on the Africa desk, which is over here, so that they can help you. Because if you try to go across the boat by yourself and you don't have anybody helping you, you're not going to have the reach to hit the steps. No. You're going to fall in the lava. You got to have somebody on the Africa desk or somebody at the exit who can give the pontoon a push, mm-hmm. so that it starts swinging. And once it starts swinging, it swings you into where you can get your feet on the steps and therefore get out. Yeah. So the whole trick to this room is that there's not really any one way to do it. It's that you have to work together and you have to be mindful of working together with your teammates on this one. So, so that's basically how these rooms work. So, and like I said, I'll be doing much more in-depth tutorials, and you guys can be looking forward to that.
I know. I was going to say, I bet we can't wait. You're going to be in the edge of our seats. Then we'll all have to go back and watch The Floor is Lava and say, what would Erekose do right now?
All right, so the next thing I'm gonna play for you. I don't want the video up because I don't want Netflix to get all conniption fitty. Mm. So all right.
But yeah, this is one of our favorites, isn't it?
This is one that William brought up the moment I went live about this the first time. Yeah,
because we were saying that in the house. We kept saying it in the house.
Right. So the first thing we're going to hear right here is the contestant's number one that said what she's referring to right now. The funny part is that this is backstage, and they're talking about how they became teammates, and I'll tell you what. The guy who is the leader here,
the alpha male.
I gotta say, it cracks me up. Listening to this, what we're about to hear right now, just cracks me up. And we'll be back. We'll talk about it in a second when the clip is done. So, come on.
They were dating when I was a kid.
He would always sneak into the room when Kay and I were dating. And unfortunately, he's been traumatized ever since.
Dude.
By far, I'm the leader.
We got a good leader, I think. I hope.
You hope.
I hope. Yeah. No, yeah.
Oh no, honey. No, you're the best. No. You're okay, honey. You're good. You're the best. So, tell you what, folks. I'll tell you what, I after watching that opening part, I was not the least bit surprised to see that he was the first one to fall into the water.
Yeah.
So the way she was there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to this guy, but dude, the way you got all butthurt when your wife's cousin was poking at you a little bit, and you seemed to get like visibly upset about it, to where your wife had to go, "Oh no, honey, no, you're the best, honey." That, I mean, whew, wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was quite interesting. But then for him to be the first one to fall in, I was like, yeah, that fits. All right, so the next bit. Oh wait, I gotta leave this on for that. So the next bit we're gonna play is, obviously, for those of you who, when I first went live about this on my Doctor Who channel, literally probably before I could even get a word out of my mouth, William was in my live chat going, "The floor is hot," and so the reason why he was saying that instead of what the show is actually called is because he was thinking of, well, these same folks that you were just listening to, who, oddly enough, didn't know what to say when they got to the game here. So, anyways, here we go.
Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. Hello, Space Cadets.
Fearless leader there. Whoa.
Touch the floor because the floor is hot. Come on, the show is called Floor is Lava.
The floor's hot. Oh.
No, but seriously, did you guys hear the fearless leader there? Whoa.
He's a warrior.
Oh, he's a Lionheart, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. Oh, boy. Well,
That's the best bit. How can they live that down, though? That would be like, you would be so mortified. You would be mortified. You just would be. I mean, that was the funniest bit. The funniest bit of the whole series for me was that, the floor's hot.
I don't know. There's some good bits in there.
There are, but it's just like, I think that's going to stick, because it's like.
Too, and I knew exactly what William was referring to when he said it. And it stuck out to me, but there's a few funny bits on this one.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I mean, it was very funny, but it's just the fact that it's like,
like every time a contestant steps from like a table to a trunk or whatever, and like the lava would erupt on them, he would all go back slow motion, 5 or 6 times slow motion. I mean, and he'd be like, "I never get sick of this stuff." I'd be like, dude, like this guy.
And those two lassies, the two girls.
Wrong. I don't want to be right.
Were they from California? The two girls that went on as well.
The two girls. There was 3 girls. Do you mean SD babes?
No, there was one where it was just 2 girls. They were from.
Oh yes, the gamers. The game. Oh no, the basketball.
Basketball. Yeah, they were funny. They were funny as well. She was like, "Oh no."
Right. I like at the end there was the one that was the blonde hair girl. She was clearly the more vocal of the two. And she was like, "Oh, that's it. I'm sick of lava." She's like, "I'm never, even if I go somewhere after this and go to a restaurant and you offer this a beautiful, lovely chocolate lava cake and it's free,
I'm not eating it.
I take that shit back. I don't want it. Whatever." Her friends like sitting there all. Well, to be honest, I'd probably eat the lava cake because
I'd take the cake.
And then you hear her friend going, "Well, that's fair."
But then, do you not think it was really funny though that she was like, "Oh, sheepish," the other pal, and then until her friend died in the lava, she was like, "I must avenge her death," and she got all boisterous.
Yeah,
she got all boisterous. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, that's what it is. Some people make it fun because they're putting some, they're making fun. I mean, they're having fun with it. So, and I imagine that's part of it, folks. I mean, I may not be able to have my rush to the goal strategy. I may need to make the strategy a little bit better so that it's better for TV. So, I mean, these are all things I'm considering. But obviously, I'm going to be giving the absolute hardline quickest route, and then I'll probably point out a couple other ways if we're looking to make it interesting.
So you're going to have to get training.
That's what they're going to be thinking too. It's all about what's going to be better for TV. Just the way we're getting entertained by all these people and the funny little things that they did. That's what they're going to be looking for from us. So.
I think you maybe would just start training like Rocky, chasing chickens and.
I'll be training like bloody boy.
Or would it be more like Winston's nephew, grandson, Joe?
Right. The only chicken he's chasing is this one.
Can I wear a dressing gown saying Lucy's sauna? Oh God.
Oh man.
That was so funny.
So
It always turns into still game. We always turns into still game.
let's see.
I mean, with lots of wee chitty chat, people in the chitty chatting, we're chatting away.
Yeah,
But oh no, it's funny though. The floor is hot.
William says he's gonna sue Netflix. Why is that? Oh, it's not real lava. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know it was IRNBRU? Jeez, kind of slow there, Willie.
Apparently, there's a cafe in Japan, or where was it? Neil said it was. That's themed on Glasgow.
Oh yeah.
I'll need to get the article, and can show you. But apparently, it's like they're themed. They've totally themed it out. Like they've got IRNBRU, and I thought that was really quite cool.
Right. Yeah.
That IRNBRU gets around, so you never know. It might be IRNBRU.
Especially since everybody says they're now making better whiskey, better scotch than you guys, right? That's interesting. They have a Glasgow. Yeah, that'd be interesting to check that out. So.
But it's like they play all the music, like the Glasgow bands, and
right.
they play. It's like so. But there's a thing that we often laugh and say, if somebody's big in Japan, it's usually like a slur, because it's like, oh yeah, they're really famous. Yeah, they're big in Japan, because like Neil Young Photos, my husband's page.
Right.
On his Twitter, it's loads of people from Japan that follow him on Twitter. So we always laugh and say, yeah, Neil, he's big in Japan, so. There actually is a song called Big in Japan.
Oh, yeah?
It's a song, Big in Japan.
Is it like Mexican radio?
Not sure.
You don't know?
What's Mexican radio?
Radio. You ever heard that song? No? Oh, I'm sending you a link to that. I can't believe you've never heard it. Holy crap. It's a funny song. But it's popular. I thought everybody heard it just because it's a ridiculous kind of funny song. But anyway,
yeah.
It's like,
we find that
talking about being on a Mexican radio, stuff like can't understand what does he say? I'm on a Mexican radio. It's funny. Anyways,
so I would be led to believe it's maybe one of Donald Trump's favourite songs, then, is it?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Or probably no, as they would say.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to wall away the music, Yeah. Wallow in it.
Wallow in it? Or wallow
yeah.
In it? There you go. Wallow in it.
Yeah. But I do hope everybody enjoys our wee Sunday shows, because it's just a little bit of light-hearted and, I enjoy it. It's a good wee bit of fun. The floor's hot,
The floor is IRNBRU. Come on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So if you get more videos that you're planning on doing today, if you get anything else that you've got on that you want to tell anyone about, or
I'm going on with Paul on Paul's channel here in 15 minutes.
Okay.
So I'll be over on Paul's channel with Big Jeff from over at Foul Play. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you also see Big Jeff on Millbilly's channel a lot too. So, but yeah, Big Jeff from those two channels. You guys will mostly see him over there.
Big J. I like that name. Sounds like it's got presence. That's like. He's probably like a wee guy, and it's in Scotland. If it was like a wee guy, you would call him like Big Jeff,
right.
Because he's like small.
And then the guy that was actually 7 foot, you'd call him Wee Jeff.
Shorty, yeah, you'd call him like Shorty or Wee Jeff or something like that. And it's Wee Jeff.
It's like Jim Croce's Don't Mess Around with Jim. When the bad folks all get together at night, they all call Big Jim boy. just because. Anyways, all right.
Oh, well.
So
I was just in that weird that comment. I was like, Rhonda's.
yep.
So Rhonda, you've added your name onto the nothing but the stump, so people know who you are. Because were you finding people were getting confused with all the different names?
Yeah.
I think if I changed my name, it would be like, I don't know. It'd be funny. It'd be like you'd be saying, "I've got a new name, but this is who I used to be."
Right.
You'd end up having to keep saying, and you'd be saying to people, "Oh, hi," and, you know, as if you know them, and
Right.
people would be like, "Who are you?" You know, some weirdo. You'd have to say, "It's me."
Yeah, she said she had to.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys.
Well.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bid everybody adieu so that I can get ready.
Yep,
to
get ready for Paul.
and Jeff. So it's been fun.
Yeah, certainly has.
Talking about the floor is lava because good fun.
Yep.
So.
Then we're just for the lava again. There, here we go.
Like I said, man, this show jumped out at me because we used to play it when we were. When I was a kid, we did play it. I mean, we would now. I gotta admit, we would normally play it at like playgrounds, So the sand would be the lava, and then all of us that weren't whoever wasn't the lava monster, we would be all up on the, the playground equipment.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would be things like swings. Sometimes it would be like just little things that were built up off the ground that you had to climb up to and things like that.
Yep.
So
I wondered if Lane plays it. I wonder if that's what I'll ask him.
So as soon as I saw the show, I was just, oh, dude. I was just like, oh my God, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So, I was like, I wish I would have thought of that.
Oh, Jesus. Well then, so we better head off. Let him get ready for Paul so you don't end up hangry. You'll go and get something to eat quick because it'll be your midday, just after 1 o'clock for you. Sort of 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, yeah.
It's an afternoon nap. You're needing no
right.
video with Paul.
I don't know what, but anyway.
But thanks everybody for joining us, and I hope you've had good fun because I always have good fun. I hope you do too. Hope you do too when you're here. But we'll catch you all again soon. And bye.
Bye, folks.
Bye, everybody.